All right, good morning, friends. We're going to do another little bit of summer fun, but this time we're going to be working on math. So we're going to work on a number line again. So I'm going to ask you to have out this sheet. How many shells? Okay, and go ahead and write your name up at the top of the paper, just like we always do. All right. And our story today is how many shells, okay? Another beach theme, so we're thinking summer here. Listen as I carefully read this, okay? Ben gets 7 shells. Okay, so Ben has 7 shells. What should we do right away in our picture down here? Very good. Let's draw 7 shells. Now, I'm not very good at drawing shells, so I'm actually just going to draw circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then I'm going to count them to make sure. So my story says Ben gets 7 shells. So I want to make sure I have 7 shells first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I have my 7 shells that Ben has. All right. Now the next part of the story says he gives 3 of them to Meg. So if he's going to give them to Meg, does that mean he's adding more seashells or is he getting rid of seashells? He's getting rid of them, okay? How can I show that he gives 3 of them away to Meg? Very good. I can put X's on 3 of them. Now it says, how many shells does Ben have left? How many shells, does Ben have left? Okay, so let's go back and let's replay the story. So Ben had 7 shells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, he's very nice and he gives 3 of them to Meg. So that means we're going to X them out because he's giving them away. He's taking them away from the 7 shells he has. Now they want us to find out how many shells does he have left. So we just drew a picture to show the story. Let's go down to our number line and let's solve our problem using our number line and see if the answer from our number line matches our picture, okay? All right, so the very first thing we do on our number line is we say, well, how many shells did Ben have? Because that's where we need to start, right? Then he had 7. Okay, so put your finger on the 7. Okay, or actually put your crayon on the 7, right? We're going to use our crayons. All right, so let's put our crayon on our 7. Now, if he's giving them away, that means he's taking them away. Do I go forward on my number line or do I go backwards because he's taking away? I go backwards. Very good. How many shells did he give to Meg? 1, 2, 3. So how many hops backwards do I need to make on my number line to show that he gave 3 shells away? Right, I need to go back 3 hops, 1 for each of those shells. So let's go ahead and take a hop for the first shell he gave away, the second shell he gave away, and the third shell he gave away. Well, I land on what? 4. So on my number line, if I have 7 and I take away 3, I land on 4. Let's go back up to our picture and see if our picture matches that. Ben had 7 shells. He gave away 3. How many does he have left? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does my picture answer match my number line answer? It sure does. Very good. It says that Ben has 4 shells left after he gave Meg 3 of them. Good job. All right, let's go down to the bottom. Let's write the equation. Let's write that number sentence. So we always start out with how many did they have to start? He had 7. Very good. How many did he give away? Minus 3. Very good. Equals, well, our number line told us and our picture told us. How many does that equal? 7 minus 3 equals 4. Very good. So how many shells does Ben have left? He had, let's go back up to our picture. How many shells did he have left in our picture? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many shells did he have left on our number line? 4. So he has 4 shells left. Excellent job reviewing that number line. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to practice comparing our groups. We did a lot of that this year. So we're going to count and compare sea creatures. So we've done this, we've compared, but now we're going to compare with sea creatures, okay? All right, so the first thing I want you to do is take a look at this sheet, okay? I'm going to start this with you, and then I'm going to let you do this on your own, and then you can come back to check with me, okay? All right, so what our job is we need to count. So we have 2 scuba divers in each one, right? 2 scuba divers. They both see different groups of animals, sea creatures, okay? Your job is to look at this scuba diver and say, okay, well, how many creatures did they see? So let's see. Okay, this scuba diver is seeing this group of fish. Let's count how many fish they see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. In this box right here, go ahead and write your 5. Okay? Now let's look at this scuba diver. How many fish did this scuba diver see? How many did she see? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to write a 4. All right, now, which scuba diver saw more fish? The scuba diver that saw 5 fish or the scuba diver that saw 4 fish? Which one sees the most sea creatures? Very good. The scuba diver that sees 5, because 5 is more than 4. So you're going to color in the scuba diver that saw more sea creatures in each row. Okay? So you're going to do the same thing now. The 2 scuba divers are seeing turtles. You're going to count the turtles that each scuba diver sees, and then you're going to color in the scuba diver that sees more turtles. Then you're going to come down and they're going to count and compare the jellyfish, and then you're going to count and compare the starfish. Okay? All right, go ahead and then you can come back and check your work to me. All right, let's go ahead and count and compare. So, how many turtles did this scuba diver see? They saw 6. Very good. How many did this scuba diver see? 7. So she saw more turtles because she saw 7. 7 is more than 6. Very good. These 2 scuba divers, this scuba diver saw 5 jellyfish. Very good. This scuba diver saw 6 jellyfish. Which scuba diver saw more? This scuba diver did. Very good. 6 is more than 5. Very good. All right, let's take a look at these 2 scuba divers. This scuba diver saw how many starfish? 10. Very good. This scuba diver saw 9 starfish. Who saw more starfish? The scuba diver that saw 10. All right, my friends, excellent job reviewing your math this morning. Good job.